Hey, this is Phil Lilley, Lilley's Landing Resort and Marina on Lake Taneycomo. We're going to do one cast today. I boated up here about halfway between the Narrows and Lookout. I'll kind of give you an idea where I'm at. There's no generation, so there's no current. Recognize the houses around me. And you might also notice that I see one boat way down there. I'm on the flat side. It's real shallow over here. There are a lot of fish over here digging around in the gravel, but I couldn't get anybody to hit. It's about 11 a.m. and I'm really starting to get some good breezes here right now. To be honest, I've been out here for a couple of hours. I have my life jacket, but since it's only knee deep here, I'm not going to wear it. I've been out for a couple of hours and I've not done very good at all. The water's been flat with no chop or anything, and I've been casting to fish in the shallows with scuds and midges, and they'll go up and smell it, and they're not eating it. When the wind kicked up, I did put on a crackleback, and I hooked one fish, nice fish, and got it halfway in and it pulled out. Then I got 3 or 4 other bites and they quit on that. It was a grizzly soft tackle, about a number 12. But I have, right now, I've got a number 14 red zebra midge on, and I've got it about 2 feet under an indicator. And my first cast out here in this chop caught a fish. And that's the key. These fish, it's so hard to catch them if there's no chop. It's not impossible, but you got to work real hard. I'm using 6X tippet. Now see, I'm losing my chop. The wind is coming out of the west, which is right over my head, and blowing into the bluff. And that chop has been awesome for about 15-20 minutes. Now the wind's dying down for a minute. It'll kick back up here in a minute, but it's just my luck. I turn the camera on and it goes away. Oh well. Again, this is fishing. Oh, here comes the wind again. I'm not going to start over just because the wind quit. I've got my motor kind of stuck in that gravel bar, so it's not going to push me. No fish on the first cast. I just really thought I'd catch one on the first cast. Thought about throwing a soft tackle. They're really not coming up and midging much at all. They're not taking anything off the surface. Just occasionally you'll see one come up and dimple the surface like that right there. But, you know, stripping something in the film like I was doing with that crackleback, with this chop on the water, it got their attention, and they, like I said, I hooked a decent fish and fought him for a little while, and the hook pulled out, and had several other bites. I just couldn't hook anything. And there's 2 fish just surfaced right there. But it really is like flipping a switch when you get this breeze and the chop on the water. for whatever reason, they see that fly or that bug differently. I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that. Some calls I have to take. I talked to Tony on the way up, and he said that they'd caught some fish up there on a micro jig, and also throwing a sculpin jig up here. Didn't sound like they were catching a lot. This is on the small side, but the first one I caught was about 15 inches. About 13. I don't think he's less than 12. He's a little big to keep here. If they're under 12, you can keep them. I think I see a fish right there, so I can drop it on him. These fish are pretty spooky. If I see a fish and throw at it, 4 out of 5 times they run. Hello? That is a butt call. Okay. Come on, chop. Oh, I did try a beetle this morning along the bluff bank, and I did not get any looks. It was pretty crowded at the Narrows when I came up. I'm assuming they're catching a few fish there. Oh, had a fish come up right next to my float and took something off the surface, and that was really a nice fish. Okay, I'm having some trouble. I might as well just show you what you can do if you have this problem. I think I've showed you before. My fly line is sinking. The tip of it is sinking. And that actually will move your float and move your fly, which in a lot of cases, in this case, I don't want to happen. So I'm going to put some floating on it. Just put some floating in my fingers and just rub it on there, basically. Run it up about 10-15 feet and just smear that floating on the line, and I'm going to put some on the leader too. Wouldn't hurt at all. And that's just what I use, is just loon product. Okay. Oh man, it is flat. Flat, flat. Where's my wind? I'm also going to back up. I got pushed off my gravel bar. Okay, now I gotta wait on my wind, unless I get a dumb trout that comes along and eats my midge. I don't know if you can see, but you can really tell a big difference in that line sitting right on the surface now. It's not dragging my float or anything around. It was sinking pretty bad. Now, if there wasn't any wind at all today, I would, I'd drop to 7X tippet. If I was stuck fishing these conditions, I'd go to 7X, go a lot lighter. Fish have way, you know, they can sit there and really stare at that fly if they want to, because it's just sitting there. So I know that they're a lot more line shy. Let's throw over here. I had a fish right there. I think he might have been looking at it. Those rainbows just cruise up and down this area. They really don't stay in the same spot. They're moving around a lot, so you can throw your line out and just keep it in the same spot for quite a while if you want to. One will swim up and either eat it or refuse it. Well, they got chop over there. By the way, I don't have any 7X in my box. I need to put some in there. Might drop to 7X, and then you might drop in fly size too. Put on a 18 or a 20. Oh, come on. Well, it could go down there. This has really been a good spot for the last, well, I've been on 17 minutes, for the last 30 minutes or so. Yeah, I'm moving. You know, I've said this before. If you're sitting in a spot and it's flat water and you see chop down there, and it's been pretty consistent down lake, you need to move, chase it. That's what I'm going to do. So I'll be right back. Nice fish over here in this real shallow water. Okay, I'm gonna, oh, of course, when I pull in here, the chop goes away. Come on. You're not going to do this to me, are you? Okay. Oh, come on. Well, at least that spot I just left is still real flat. There's still a breeze here. Yeah, Jack, I'm sorry I'm not catching fish. The other thing is, when you're up here, you really need to use some long leaders. I suggest a 12-foot tapered leader. Ooh, there's some fish out there now. Come on. And then tie on at least 10 more feet of tippet. And that's simply because the water is clear and fish are spooky, and your fly line, when it lands on the water, you know, that's what's gonna really spook fish. So you want to put as much line out there past your fly line as possible to keep from spooking a bunch of fish when you cast. Yeah, well, lots of chop that way still. There's just a little bit of chop here, but not enough to please these fish. Okay, I'm going to pull up and go on down closer to the narrows and hopefully be in the chop a lot more consistently. So Blake's up here fishing, and he's got a fish on.
Out to break it in, doesn't have a net.
Oh, my heart's breaking for you. And what are you using?
I've got a double midge on. I've got a size 16 ruby up top and a size 18 black and copper on the bottom.
That's what they're hitting, is the black and copper.
Deep. They're well, that's the first fish I've caught on it, but it's the black and copper size 18.
Yeah, I'm chasing the chop.
That's what I've been doing.
And it's gone. As soon as I pull down here,
I came up here because the chop was up here and it was gone down there.
Yeah.
But I did set this about 5.5 foot deep and started fishing over here, and I immediately got a bite. So I don't know if that helps me
at all. Yeah. I don't know what's going to help. My toothpick is really, really, really stuck.
Yeah, they'll be fine once they actually clean.
Okay, we're going to go a little deeper.
I also put 7X tippet on this.
Yeah, see, you put 7X tippet on. He's cheating. I just talked about that.
I had 5X on down there, and I caught 2 fish, but I was getting a lot of fish working away.
Yeah, it's been very slow. I've been out here for 3 hours.
I've caught 3 fish so far.
I've caught 2. Landed 2. I can't believe it. No chop. As soon as the chop started, I put a zebra midge on, Caught a fish. Started the camera. Chop went away. Then I came back and I caught a fish.
It was cloudy all morning while I was driving Transpo, and I had to drop the van off right up the road from the resort, and I was like, oh man, it's overcast. I'm gonna go get on the boat. As soon as I got up here, the sun popped out.
Yeah, it's still hazy though.
It's a little hazy, but it was dark and cloudy whenever I initially went down to get in the boat.
Nice fish right there. I always got another one. See, that 7X is killing me.
I think it's making a difference.
Sure. Oh, I'm positive it is.
Big boys rolling out there. Well, and I went from a 16 to an 18, which might help too.
Yeah. I'm making a lot of noise. At this point, I don't care. Man.
Pretty good line of fish laying over here and just right there in that deeper water.
Oh.
Double.
Chop just started back up, but it wasn't really chop where my float was yet. He's under 12. You could keep him.
Oh, he took the 16.
Set my hook. Yeah, bend it back. Got my chop back. Jack, you getting hot? It's not that hot out yet. That sun's probably getting him. Oh, by the way, today is Jackson's birthday. He is 10 years old today. Jack's birthday is today. It's
Who?
Jackson.
Jack's birthday?
Yeah,
How old is he turn today? 8?
10. Well, I'm going to give it a few more minutes, hopefully catch a couple more with this chop starting. Got another one? So he's got 3 since I pulled up here. Come on, fish. This is going to be my last cast. I gotta get back. Having too much fun. So, 7X. The fly size didn't seem like it matters much because he's caught 2 of the 3 on the 16 and 1 on the 18. He's got another one. Looks like we got doubles. This is a little one too. That's okay. I don't mind catching little fish. That's a pretty one. He's got a bunch of orange underneath his gill and his throat. Real pretty. See that? He's gonna grow up to be a nice, pretty fish. Maybe. All right. I'm gonna go home. I will see you tomorrow, maybe. There's Blake landing another fish. Should have had him do one cast. See you tomorrow.